Okay, I'm going to draw a square wave, and I'm going to describe some of the, I hate the word idiosyncrasies, but that's the word, of drawing on this screen. One thing is that you don't want to go too fast. If you go fast, it doesn't read as fast as you can draw. You have to draw slowly, so, for example. Okay, there's a few more. I got to go even slower. Yep, still had a couple. Didn't go slow enough. There we go. Okay. If I want to draw right to the edge, I can go outside into this area, which I'm going to do right now to draw the square wave. My screen is, well, there is a line up there. It's hard to see it. Alright. All I did was draw a line at the top from the far left to the far right. It took care of the verticals by itself. It's a perfect square wave, quote unquote. Why isn't it perfect up here? Quote unquote perfect. Well, it went through resynthesis. As I said before, this is an expression of the square wave as sine waves. It still sounds right. That's about it. I'm going to press apply and it'll take us back to the slice screen, slice editor. And as I was alluding to earlier, we would see something interesting. A square wave is made of every other harmonic. KTERM has, it's showing us how it is thinking about our square wave right here. And it digitized it and it brought it in and expressed it in terms of sine waves. And this is something you'll read about or watch in a YouTube if you look up additive synthesis and they start talking about a square wave. Alright, let's clear that one out. And let's go back into wave draw. And this is going to be hard to do, but I'm going to try to draw a triangle. And I can go in here and use my mouse and redraw small sections. I'm on a retina display, which is too small, but I guess this is the same on everybody's screen. Anyway, that's not bad. And again, it resynthesized it, and again you can see how the sine waves are used to regenerate the sawtooth, and it sounds like one. And again, I'll press apply, and all harmonics are used to generate a sawtooth wave. That was what I wanted to show you. Alright, what have we got next? Random. This is a no-brainer. Just creates anything. If you're out of ideas, hit the random. RNDPOL. That's in reference to polarity. So it won't alter the amplitude of these bars or harmonics, but it will flip some of them to the other side. What's amazing to me is how the sound doesn't change. Let's go back. Let's randomize the let's randomize the polarity of harmonics for a square. First, let's listen to it. That's amazing to me. And I don't really understand it. What I do understand is that if you were to add this form of the square wave to some other wave, you would get cancellations that the original wouldn't get. In other words, alone it sounds the same, but if it were to be combined with, say, a triangle, you would have different cancellations occur. So at that point, you would hear a difference when you combine it with another one. Let's go into Tools. Full. They're all as high as they can get. Now I lost my menu there, didn't I? So we have to go reselect it. 0. Wipes everything out to nothing. Invert. Well, let's say I had drawn something. Go to Tools and invert it. Guess what's going to happen? It's going to invert it. Unipolarity. I've never used this button, but I'm going to assume that it's all going to go positive. Yeah. So if I draw some stuff like this and go unipolarity, one polarity. Yeah, okay. Normal is normalize. And I didn't see anything happen there. Okay, it normalized the harmonics. I didn't see anything happen on the waveform. Nope. Okay, I'm not very fluent on that. I've never heard of normalizing harmonics, but there it is. Something to experiment with in the future. Optimize, I don't know the theory behind it. Not at all. So doesn't seem to change the sound, but let's get something we can hear. I don't hear any difference. It must use the minimum amount of harmonics to express the same sound possible. That's my first guess. See, I'm using a lot fewer, but I still have the same sound. Probably what it is. Okay, we've made it through Tools. Limit. Places some brackets over here, and it limits where I can draw. Okay, let's clear it out, and let's use limit. Limit is bracketed on the top, so if I try to draw on the bottom, I've got my left mouse button down. See? Oh, it lets me draw above. Okay. Now it's letting me erase. Now it only lets me draw below. Okay. So full bracket means there's no limit. And gee, I think we might have covered it for the slice button. And that's all I wanted to do on this video. Okay, I'm going to end this video and start on the table assembly one next.